Hi, I'm Vince Weston, and now that I've got all the group builds that I started the beginning of this year finished, I'm going to go back to working on the kit that I started before the group builds. Probably you've all long forgotten about this. I think I only put out one video on this, if I remember correctly. It's the AMT Stinson SR 9. And after finishing up the last of the group builds, which of course was the classic Plastic 101 build, I've gone back to this. I haven't done a lot of work in about the week, though it's a lot of work for me. I've got the fuselage together, as you can see here, of course. Oof. God, I'm clumsy. All white. The doors still work. I was still working with my paper hinges. I've gotten the fuselage glued together, and I used glue welding, so there's no filler. There really wasn't too much need for for filler anyway. This kit actually fits pretty well, which may surprise AMT people or builders, but I also have rescribed, which of course is not showing very well, some panel lines that are down here in the bottom and some panels that are in here. Of course it doesn't really show. I guess you can get a little glimpse there. The discoloration you're seeing here is just discoloration. That'll disappear once we get a little paint on this baby. So, I had previously, before I put the kit away, I had put the two wings together. Oops, clumsy tonight. And the landing lights inside there. So I'm getting ready. Let's see, in the instructions, I'm up to about the third step. Of course, the first step was the cockpit assembly, which is basically what you saw in my last video on this. I struggled for quite some time to get the doors to be functional, and then just went with paper hinges. Simple but effective. And now that I've picked it up, I've moved on to the fuselage and wing assembly. Of course, the fuselage is together. I'm kind of stepped over and have put on the landing gear because I want to put the struts in that go underneath the wing to the landing gear. There's a picture of one right there, and that way I'll be able to make sure that the wings are at the proper level. I'll do a similar thing for the tail. I'm probably going to leave these parts out. I'm not going to glue them in place for painting purposes, because I just think that would be obstructive to painting, but I want to make sure I got everything aligned so I can work on it. Once I get that all done, once I get the fuselage, the tail and the wings on, and the windshield up here, there you are, I will then paint everything and get it ready, and then we'll move on to the cowl assembly and the decal placement, which should be exciting. Okay, so that's what I've got right now. That's where I'm at. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Bye-bye.